Okay, can you tell me some more just about Pam growing up?
Yeah. Well, the two of them were very close, only 18 months separated, and they became best friends.
Oh, good.
Until today, they still are best friends.
Oh, that's nice.
And Pam, the older one, worked for Patty. Patty, it was her business
Uh huh.
as uh, I call them costumers, dressers for
Mm-hmm.
commercials.
Good.
They would dress the people and have them uh, in clothes that fit into the commercial, that what the producer and directors wanted them to
Yeah.
wear, and they would buy the clothes at the stores at oh gosh, Broadway, May Company, uh, what is that one that a little upper class one that's still in business? That
Nordstrom's? Nordstrom's?
Nordstrom's, yes.
Yeah.
And Nordstrom had a pretty good business of selling clothes to what their business was, and then they would return the clothes at a discount to the store, and they would sell them in their discount
What a good
stores.
idea, yeah.
And so it was good for everybody concerned
Yeah.
because the people who would wear them in the commercials uh, didn't really damage them in any way.
Mm-hmm.
So they could go as used clothing.
Yeah. What about the oldest girl when she was in grade school, like 1 through 6? Do you remember anything there? You did something with her? You went
Oh
on a trip?
well, we did everything together. We took vacations together, and the girls went to the same elementary school in Reseda,
Uh huh.
and I remember Patty, the younger of the two. We one of the men at Technicolor, oh no, it was a woman who had a monkey, a little spider monkey that she had to get rid of because she was getting married.
Uh huh.
And I thought, wow, that would be interesting. So I took the monkey
Oh,
from her and brought it home one day
what a surprise.
and had a big cage
Uh huh.
and clothing and toys. And the girls loved, we called it Joey.
Uh huh.
And it had this cage that we kept in the garage. It was a large cage. It stood, oh, I'd say 2 foot by 4 foot and about 4 foot high.
Oh. Did the monkey play with the girls?
Yes, yes, and the monkey, by then we had a swimming pool.
Oh.
And I taught the girls how to swim. And the little monkey loved to swim.
Wow.
It would jump in off the deep end and swim to the
Really?
shallow end. And we had a slide, a pole slide.
Uh huh.
And the girls loved that. They enjoyed diving off the diving board and taking the slide into the pool.
How old were they when you got the pool?
We got the pool when they were about 4 or 5 years old.
Oh, neat. That's great.
So that would have been at about, well, let's see, I got the pool in 54. The pool builder was a man who had I knew from Technicolor. He had worked there before he became a pole builder.
Mm-hmm.
And what was his name? Paul. His first name was Paul. And he built it to our specifications.
Okay.
It was had kind of a dog leg. It wasn't rectangular. It was just a little dog leg and to the deep end. And we had steps put clear across the shallow end,
Oh, good.
which was nice because the kids were small
Yeah.
and they spent time, sitting on the steps and playing in the pool. It was shallow and they could swim pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Pam and Patty both could dive,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, they really enjoyed the pool.
Do you remember any trips when they were young girls that you
Oh.
took them on? Where did you take them?
Oh gosh, we went to different parks. In fact, we went to, let's see, we went to Vegas. We enjoyed that. In fact, when they were older, 7 or 8, we took them to see the Beatles when they were in Las Vegas.
Wow.
And we stayed at the same hotel. The Beatles were up higher on about the 8th floor. We were about the 4th floor
Oh,
of the
wow.
Sahara Hotel.
Uh-huh.
And they got to see them. We took them to the show, to their show, the Beatles, and we sat. I had got pretty good seats in the second row, that close to
Oh,
them.
wow.
And they really enjoyed that. In fact, as they were about, at that time, about 7,
Uh-huh.
so it had to be about 58, 59, and they really enjoyed that. We took other trips.
Where?
In fact, we rented trailers with a neighbor next door, and they had 3 daughters. So they became close friends over the years with our 2 girls. And
Where did you go camping?
we went up to Lake, what the hell was it?
Arrowhead?
What?
Arrowhead?
No, we never went to Arrowhead. We were in Ojai.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we go up there to Lake,
Castaic
I guess that was
or Lake Cachuma?
Lake Cachuma. Yeah,
Cachuma.
we went to Lake Cachuma, and we camped out at there. And we did that a few times over a couple of years.
Did the girls like that?
Yeah, they did.
They like camping.
They like camping, and we did too. So it was a lot of fun, and our neighbors became close friends. I got one of the daughters, Sue, married a young man. I got him a job at Technicolor,
Oh, nice.
and she and her husband later divorced after they had 2 sons.
Uh-huh.
I became godfather, well, soon as I became godparents of their first child, Dean, who now is a captain in the police force in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, what was his whole name?
his name was Dean DeShriver,
Wow.
and Dean became a policeman and went to Orlando. No, to no, I guess it was Orlando, and now is the captain in charge of the office at the Orlando airport.
Wow.
And they have two boys, and they Sue and Glenn had two sons, Dean and Glenn. Oh no, not Dean and Glenn. Dean and Darren, the Shriver.
How about let's talk about the girls in vacations again. So you were camping in trailers.
Yeah,
Did the girls sometimes sleep out on the
Yeah.
ground?
yeah. We slept in the trailer, but I we gave the girls dancing lessons,
Oh.
and they did Pam for Christmas one year. We bought her an organ,
Oh.
you know,
Uh-huh.
and gave her piano lessons and so on. But she just didn't take to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we had changed the organ for a piano. And she took the lessons, but just never became liked it or became proficient. So we sold the piano then.
Did Patty try playing?
No, Patty didn't want to play it, and they each had a bedroom in our house in Reseda, and Pam was not very neat. Patty's room was always neat and straight, and her clothes hung up, and Pam's clothes was on the floor and bed not made, things like that. But she was a sweet girl, and we just got along that way. And to this day, Pam is that way, and Patty is as neat as can be. Their houses that show that too. Yeah.
So other vacations. Where
And
else did you
then-
go on vacation?
Huh?
Where else did you
Oh,
go on
gosh,
vacation?
Let me think.
The places the
We
girls
took them to
love.
San Francisco. We took them to Disneyland. We took them when Disneyland first opened in, gosh, I guess it was, I forgot what year they opened, 55, something like that. And we took them both to Disneyland right after they opened and stayed at Disneyland Hotel.
Oh, good.
And that was enjoyable. We spent an entire day at Disneyland.
Uh-huh.
And, well, I think it was 2 days. And where else did we take them? We took them to Knott's Berry's farm. And
Did you go out of state? Did you go to a different state?
I'm trying to think. I don't think so, other than Nevada for Las Vegas, and up to Yellowstone. We went to Salt Lake City, and I don't think we did anything. Oh, we went to Indio for the festival
Yeah.
there,
Uh-huh.
and where else? I don't think we did.
San Diego?
Oh, yes, we did go to San Diego. Took them to the zoo there. We never took them to Mexico. We didn't like the idea of that. But San Diego, we did go a couple of times to San Diego.
Was that fun?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
We would stay at the ocean beachfronts, and that was interesting and fun.
Did the girls like the ocean?
Yeah, they liked the ocean.
And how old were they then?
Oh gosh, by then they were in their teens.
Oh, they must have really liked it.
Yeah, over the years. We did